I was just wanting to talk about gay athletes and what I think about athletes who are coming out as gay, in world sports and whatever. Just this week, Jason Collins, who's in the NBA, I think he's an NBA center, came out and said, I'm black and I'm gay. I was actually at the gym at the time, and I was on one of the stationary bikes, and I just saw this. They came up with the breaking news, and on the ticket it was like, this Jason Collins has come out as gay, first openly gay, whatever. And the same with it's Alan Gendro. And what my view, I support them, and I have wish them all the best of luck. But I just wish that their sexuality wasn't the most important thing about them. It just seems as though when these people come out, that's the only interesting thing about them that people can find out about. And I just, it seems that that's been made as that's the only thing that's important about them. Not their sports abilities, not their talent. It's about who they are and whatever. And I just think that's unreasonable, because they end up being typecast. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. If they don't get selected, it's discrimination. If they do, it's just favoritism or whatever. And I just feel it's unfair. I just wish it was so much of an issue. I just wish people would be like, oh, who cares, it moves on. But it's good in a way, and that's what I support them for. I just wish it wasn't so much of an issue, and they didn't have to do it, and that it wasn't made such a big thing in the media, and that they could live their lives and be professional sports stars without having this being made the biggest thing of them, the most important thing about them. Obviously, it's a great thing that what both these guys have done and a few other people have done, but I hope that we can move to a point where it becomes a non-issue, and it's no more important than the race of the person when they're playing sport. It should be about your sporting ability. And so, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with them coming out. I'm not saying it's just the reaction of other people. It just becomes this whole big issue, and I wish it wasn't that way, that it was just something that people just accepted and got on with. Obviously there's a lot of homophobia in sports and whatever, and the more presence of these people, but I just, as again repeating the same old thing, I just fear that they become typecast and just seen as the trophy boy or whatever, just the token gay guy on the sports team. And I just think that's unfair. So I'd love to hear what you think about this whole thing, and what you think about gay athletes coming out, and how it seems to eclipse everything else they've done, and that seems to be the only important thing about them. What do you think? Let me know. No abusive comments, please. But anyway, good.